Hi, welcome to the full stack development with Angular 8 and SpringBoot. In this video, we are going to create a database user, schema, tables, and we're going to load some sample data. Let's begin. Before that, I would like to show you the database design for the feature 1. And here it is. I know the database design is very simple because we are adding a first feature to the application. But remember one thing, the complexity of the database design increases as we start adding more features to the application. But this is the database design for the feature 1. We have two tables, table book and table category. So inside the table book, we have a few columns, ID, which is a primary key and which is of begin type. And we have SKU, which is a varchar, and we have a book name, which is a varchar, and we have a book description, which is a varchar, and we have a book price, which is of decimal type, and we have an image URL, which is a varchar, and we have an active, which is of bit type, which is nothing but whether the book is active or inactive, and we have a units in stock, which is of int type, and we have a date created, which is of date time type, and we have last updated, which is of date time type. Inside the table category, we have two columns. One is ID, which is a primary key, and a category name. So if you look at this schema closely, we have a category ID in the book table, which is a foreign key to the table category, and these two tables having a one-to-many relationship. So many books belongs to a one category, or you can say one category belongs to many books. Okay, so this is the feature 1 database schema. So now let's go to the MySQL workbench and let's create a database user, schema, tables, and we'll load some sample data. So I'm inside the MySQL workbench. Let's load the script files. Go to File, select Open SQL Script, go to the directory where you have downloaded the starter files, and inside that we have two SQL scripts. Select the user.sql and click Open. So in this file, we are going to create a user which is of type, which is a name bookstore dev. And we're going to provide a permission to the user, and then we're going to add a password to the user. The password is also bookstore dev. So let's execute these SQL statements. Click on this icon and you can see the execution in the console at the bottom. Now go to the administration and select the users and privileges, and you can see the user, which is bookstore dev, which we have created just now. So now let's go ahead and load another script. Go to File, select Open SQL Script and select the queries, open. We're going to create a database, and then we're going to select the database, and then we're going to create a category table, and then we're going to create a book table, and then we're going to load some sample data to the category table, then we're going to load some sample data to the book table. Okay, so now let's execute these SQL statements. Click on this icon, it will start executing. You can see the execution in the console at the bottom. Once the execution is completed, now go to the Explorer and select the schemas and click on this refresh icon, and you can see the database which we have added just now, bookstore dev. It has two tables, table book and table category. Let's actually execute the category table, and we have 2 records, textbooks and fantasy. Let's execute the book table. We have 10 records and all the books belongs to a category 1, which is textbooks. So now we have set up the database. We have created the database, we have created the tables, and we also load some sample data. In the next video, we are going to create a SpringBoot backend application, and we are going to connect this to a MySQL database. So that's all about this video. I will see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon